Today is the day of all days. Today is the day of all days. So if you don't know what happened today, three knockout games commenced in the round of 32 of the World Cup. Brazil and Japan, Netherlands and Morocco, Germany and Paraguay. All three games are pretty exciting. I want to talk about it. Let's get into it. If you don't know who I am, my name is not Russ. I'm bringing you some football content. Let's go. Alrighty, so we start off with the first game of the day. I'm going in chronological order from when the game happened to, current time. Essentially, the first game of the day, Brazil versus Japan. This was a really good watch. I honestly thought that when Japan scored that first goal, they were going to go away with it. Because I just thought Japan played like ethical hoops, bro. They all playing ethical hoops out here. All the Asian countries actually have been playing really ethically. Like they've just been playing really logical and standard football. And I'm just like, man, this is so good. They're really good at the basics. Um, but a lot of the things that happened afterwards were, to be expected. Brazil came out on top. I just didn't expect the way that Brazil got that goal, though. That last minute goal of Martinelli, I didn't expect it to happen the way it did. Um, a lot of good highlights from Brazil. Vinicius Jr. was pretty good. He was really solid this game. Like, I think Vinicius Jr. is one of them ones, bro. He is one of them ones. The way he was playing this game was kind of crazy. He was making runs all by himself, creating chances all by himself, and it's just like the ability to do that and be that much of a big game player is crazy. Like it's actually insane. I think that somebody that hid their poor performance very well was Casemiro. I don't think Casemiro starts for the next game, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Casemiro played really shit the first half and then scored the goal and all is forgiven. And went on to, play a lot better during the second half. But still, I just don't think that Casemiro should play the next game because he made the mistake that led up to the first goal in the first place. So, I mean, I just think that he should, like, get introduced as a super sub. Like, all these older players, I don't understand the concept of, starting them in the game whenever they're not as physically fit as they used to be. Casemiro isn't as fit as he used to be. And, the midfield kind of suffers because of that. But yeah, I mean, that's just what I thought about the whole thing. I think like Casemiro should definitely not start the next game. He should be definitely coming off the bench. Um, Ryan looked pretty much invincible or invisible. Sorry, not invincible, but invisible during the whole game. I thought that he didn't really add anything. Rafinha always looks invisible whenever he's going for Brazil and putting on the international jersey, but Ryan just he didn't really do a lot. I don't think, in my personal opinion. Um, but somebody I do want to talk about from the Japan team that like played really well was this man right here. This man, Zion Suzuki. This is a generational talent, bro. How is the best player on the Japan team black? Hey, hey, all the brothers everywhere, man. All the brothers everywhere. We're doing really good. Wherever we go, we're always dominating. And it really shows like he played really well, bro. He played really well, and then the last minute, there's not really much you could do in that situation. He tried his best, and he poured his heart out there, man. Like so much respect for him. I hope some big team picks him up. I mean, I hope like United picks him up or something, but like I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think he's gonna go to United. I think he's gonna go to like Chelsea or something. But yeah, man, like Zion Suzuki played really well. Um, and then looking into the substitutions, I felt like the Brazilian team made a lot of good substitutions. I know Casemiro came down like during the last minute, like during the 90th minute or 89th minute. It says it right here. He came down with like a knock, and then Fabinho came in for him. I know Endrick played a lot more minutes, which has been something like of big discourse and discussion. Like people talking about how Endrick doesn't really play all that much, or how Endrick, he's not really getting a lot of minutes. He came on and he, didn't really add to the game in a lot of the time that I watched the game. Like I noticed that he was making like good runs, but he wasn't really like distributing. I feel like he was going for it himself, or he was just, I don't know. He didn't really add anything to the game. And I saw on Twitter actually, whenever Martinelli came up or was getting subbed on, somebody made a post and it was like, "Oh, you need a goal and you're bringing in Martinelli." Bang! It was just like insane scripting, bro. I said it earlier. The script gods were cooking with this game, bro. Like The fact that Martinelli comes in and scores the last minute goal is actually the most insane. I just never thought that would be something that would come out of my mouth in 2026, man. The fact that Martinelli has more goal contributions in knockout rounds than Cristiano Ronaldo is kind of crazy. And Cristiano Ronaldo's played in 6 World Cups. It's insane. But all in all, like um, ethical hoops from Japan. It's kind of sad to see them go out. I feel like a lot of good teams are going out in the early stages. So it's kind of sad to see them go out, but it is what it is. Brazil played well, and Vinicius Jr. played really well to carry Brazil to the next round. I really want to see Neymar play a full game. I hope he doesn't like die or fucking get injured. But yeah, that's where it is, man. Brazil versus Japan. And then we go over to Germany versus Paraguay. And this German team, I'm not gonna lie, I really haven't been fond of them because it honestly just looks like they don't know what they're doing. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like they don't know what they're doing. It looks like Nagelsmann is actually just very clueless when it comes to running a team. And it's very evident because this man right there is still playing. This man is absolute doo doo water. He's absolute doo doo water. He loses the ball a lot. He doesn't really add to the game, and he's just sabotaging his teammates. The fact that Sane is still playing, Sane, really? Big 26, and you putting in Leroy Sane on the field? That's insane. I'm sorry for like going through like my brain just had an aneurysm there, but like it's crazy. Leroy Sané starting for the Germany team in Big 26. That's crazy. When he's playing for Galatasaray and he hasn't been the same player since he left Manchester City. Like, come on, man. Good goal for Havertz. That was a really beautiful goal, and just a physical game that I'm used to from South American teams. Low key, me and my roommates, we made a bracket. Like we're doing a bracket competition, and I was really close to picking Paraguay to winning it, but I just was like, like I don't really think Germany is gonna lose a game twice in a row. They're not going to lose a game twice in a row. So, I mean, I feel like Germany is a safer option. And lo and behold, Paraguay played a really physical game, and Germany were just pussies. They weren't really doing anything. They weren't really being physical back. That last minute goal from Jonathan Todd that got canceled out. Very controversial goal. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Paraguay deserved to move forward here, but there's not really much I could say. Like Germany didn't play their best team. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't play their best team. The fact that they sub off Felix Nemencha when he's their best player in the whole competition so far is absolutely retarded to me. The fact they did that is something I would never understand. I just cannot understand that to save my life. To put on Leon Goretzka, nevertheless, Leon Goretzka is like what what is he gonna do? How is he gonna improve the game? How is he gonna improve our create chances? It just doesn't make any sense. And then going on to the penalty shootout, something I've realized in this World Cup so far, literally everybody that has gone to the penalty shootouts, or every team that has gone to the penalty shootouts, none of them know how to take penalties. None of these players know how to take penalties, or maybe they're just like choking in big moments, but like there were some penalties I was watching. I was like, bro, wow, how do you even? It's like they were trying to pay tribute to fucking Gabriel at the UCL final. Like for example, Jonathan Tah, that miss was insane. Where were you aiming for? Like it just it didn't make any sense. But yeah, Germany deserved to lose that game, man. They deserved to lose that game. I'm really disappointed because I wanted to pick Paraguay. I picked Germany. I had faith, and Paraguay scolded them. So just yeah, it is what it is. And next off, we go into the Morocco and Netherlands game. This game was cinema, cinema, pure cinematic brilliance right here. I expected Morocco to win this. I don't know why, but like I just had faith that Morocco would pull it through, and they did. They did. From the start to finish, it was a really physical game till like Cody Gakpo broke the deadlock. And first off, like this guy put in a real shift, man. To go on the field, to go on the pitch, and put in that good of a shift, put in that much of an effort, going through what he's going through is just incredible to see, man. These people are superhuman, bro. Like to lose your kid, and I'm trying to be really sensitive about this because this is like some real shit, man. To lose a kid, go on and play 113 minutes of grueling football, grueling at the highest level, score the goal that breaks the deadlock is just insane, man. It's really insane, and it just goes to show how much of insane willpower this guy has, man. Like it meant something to me to see him score today, and I just I was just moved, man. I was moved when I was watching this game. He played exceptional ball till he got knocked during the 31st or 13th minute. Sorry, I can't really speak English right now. But I noticed that they were really going ham on Brian Robbie. I don't know what was going on, but they were just like the Moroccans were giving them physical. They did not give a fuck. They were just going in there, getting dirty with the challenges, getting their hands dirty, and it was the craziest game I'd watched so far. Um, Brian Bobby was getting the like short end of the stick. Somerville, this guy. When I was watching him at West Ham this past Premier League season, I was like, man, this guy looks so good, and he proved what I was saying to myself. He's a really good player, and for him to will that goal into existence, keep pushing to the very end till he couldn't even push anymore, and he fell down. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, man. This guy is something to watch, bro. I hope some big team picks him up and is able to utilize him to his fullest potential because this guy, he's looking to be very special, man. He's very young, 24. I hope somebody picks him up soon, bro. But this was a really good game to watch. As a fan of the game, I just really enjoyed this as well. And Saibari, bro, this man, he's like the boogeyman, bro. He's inevitable. This man just has been running amok this whole tournament, and it's just crazy to see the performance. Like there's this uh point in the game where he gets injured and just blood on his shirt and blood on his face, and he didn't give a fuck. He just wanted to change his shirt and go back in there. I'm just like, man, this guy's a dog, man. This guy's a dog, and he just put in a good shift. The whole friggin' team from Morocco put in a good shift. I didn't really get much from Brahim Diaz. I don't think he should be starting anymore, in my total honest opinion. Like he wasn't really doing much to progress the game. I feel like Raimi in the short time that he came in, he like progressed the game a lot better. So I don't know. I don't know what that says for Brahim Diaz or his future with the Morocco team during the commencement of this tournament, but that's just what I noticed. And then going into the penalties, I just thought that Bonu, this man, bro, this man he's so cold, bro. He is so fucking cold. It is crazy. It's crazy how cold he is. Bonu clutches up, um, and what's it called? Saves. I think he saved Somerville's penalty. For how good Somerville's penalty was, I felt like that was just like a man. It was really disappointing because he really did put in a good shift, and I hate to see that it wasn't like topped off with the cherry on top with that penalty going in. But Bonu, he just has that it factor, man. He was intimidating the whole Netherlands team whenever they were taking their penalties. So he did a really good job. But yeah, this was one of the ones. This was one of them ones. I also forgot to mention that Issa Diop, this guy, that goal was very crucial, man. The fact that he was up there in the 91st minute. I'm telling you, the games were very scripted today. I don't know what was going on, but like everybody was just coming out with leg goals and like two teams went to penalties today. Like it was just crazy. It was crazy, and I mean, I'm very interested to see how everything plays from here because now we know that Canada and Morocco are going to play, and I think that I mean, obviously Canada doesn't stand a chance. They're done. They're buns. That's the end of the road for them. But I really want to see how far Morocco go. I'm really interested in seeing who Paraguay play. If they play, I mean, they're probably going to play France, but like I'm interested to see how that game goes. Like how physical are France going to go? I think that France has a lot of players on the team that kind of compete with the physicality and just create a lot. So I'm really interested in seeing how these games go, man. Like this was a really good like day for football fans. So Yeah, those are my thoughts on the game. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next video. Let me know what you disagree with or what you agree with. Uh, I'm not a football analyst. I don't you know claim to be an analyst. I just enjoy watching the sport. So let me know what y'all think. Thank you for watching again. Like I said, have a good day.